Welcome to My Cooley Radio. Let's get it, because we gonna get it in. What's good, everybody? I hope everybody having a blessed day. And like I always say, staying sucker free. Staying sucker free from all them haters. Don't let them hate on you. Use them as motivation. Please follow My Cooley Radio on all podcasting areas, from iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasting. Find My Cooley Radio and follow, subscribe. And please give me your comments. We have a comment area where you can make comments and tell me how you liking my radio shows. And if anything I need to improve, let me know. If you like it and you want to hear more different stories or different things that's going on, please let me know so I can do that for you and bring more topics if you want, depending on what you're interested in. All right. Please let me know. All right. Please follow Mike Cooley, which is me, on all social media sites, all right, from Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. You can follow me. Just put in my name, Mike Cooley, MikeKooley, all right? Put my name in. I'll pop right up on Facebook, the same thing, or you can go to Mike Cooley Official on Facebook and type that in, and you will see me, all right? You will get to see what I'm doing in the industry. You'll get to see everything that I'm out here trying to build and trying to be successful in this industry. All support is always needed. For YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. You get to see videos and things what's going on in the industry, what I'm doing. You get to see videos when I was doing cookie events. Shout out to Cookies and Burner and things that I have done. So please follow me on these social media networks. All right. Now today it's a serious matter, man, and I'm very disappointed. I mean, I'm so disgusted. I mean, I'm so hurt. I don't even know how to even explain it. We're gonna talk about this Diddy case again. This is bad. Diddy's career is over. I'm gonna repeat that again for everybody out there in the world, all over the world that listen to me. All right. Diddy career is over. A video just came out from CNN of Diddy abusing Cassie, his ex-girlfriend, back in 2016 when they were together at a hotel or somewhere. This video CNN has put out. Now you can go look at the video. The video's out there for everybody to see. It's a graphic video. It shows a lot of graphics of the situation, and it's just sad. It really is sad that what happened to Cassie. I pray for her, and her mental state has been destroyed dealing with what we have witnessed in that video. Now, if you haven't seen the video, I'll give you a little details of that video, and I'll give you a lot of details of that video. Just a little bit, all right? Somehow in that video, you can see Cassie walking out of the hotel, and Diddy's walking in a towel, chasing her down the hallway in a towel with no shirt on, just a towel, just a white towel, and he hits her. And then she falls on the ground, and he kicks her like a field goal kick, not once but twice. And then he drags her down the hall and drags her back inside. And then what gets worse? By looking at this video, if you haven't seen the video, go look at it for yourself. It's so graphic. And it's a shame. It's so graphic. And he started throwing things at her. Now, the report said that she had a black eye and stuff in some of the reports that are being said that she got a black eye or something, and she decided to try to leave off from the situation. I'm gonna let you guys listen to Stephen A. Smith. You know how I am about Stephen A. Smith. I admire this man a lot when it comes to this type of business, and somebody that I would look up to and try to be an image of and try to build my brand like he has done for himself. And so I'm gonna have you listen to Stephen A. Smith. Please follow Stephen A. Smith on his podcasting, the Stephen A. Smith Show. Shout out to him to give his point of view and what he felt on it. And he felt the same way I felt. I just want you to listen to Stephen A. Smith. You can follow him also on First Take. He does sports analysts. You can follow him on First Take on Sports Center. You can follow him on all platforms. Just make sure you support him. He's a great guy. Seems like, never met him, but he's a great guy. What I have heard, and you know, I mean, when it comes to this type of business, I am is somebody that I'm inspired by. So I want you guys to listen to him. Shout out to him, and then we'll come back to this right after. All right, here we go.
Right here, over these digital airwaves of YouTube, that the career of Sean P. Diddy Combs, as we know it, it's over. This shit is over. It's over in the worst possible way, one of the worst possible ways you can imagine. These are the latest developments, okay? Exclusive surveillance video obtained by CNN appears to show the music mogul assaulting his then girlfriend Cassie Ventura at a hotel in 2016. In the video, Combs can be seen striking and kicking Ventura as she tried to leave. I have the video right in front of me. We can't show it to you. We can't show it to you. But I'm watching this with the sound off as we speak. She's walking down the hallway in a hoodie, y'all, clearly trying to sneak out of the hotel room. We see him come sprinting down the hallway in just a towel. That's it. He goes up to her. He snatches her by the neck, yanks her to the ground. She lays there still. Okay? I'm looking at the video. I'm looking at the video while I'm talking to you. He snatches her by the neck, unless this is some lookalike, unless this is some clone, unless this is somebody that's like from Mission Impossible, like Tom Cruise, wearing somebody else's face, looking exactly like them when it ain't them at all. Unless there's something along those lines. This is what we're looking at here. And you see the stills right there in the screen, and I get that. But I'm telling you right now, I'm watching this as we speak. And I've seen this video now because I want to make sure I know what I'm looking at. This is about the 10th time that I looked at it. He runs down, he snatches her by the neck, he yanks her to the ground, she lays still, then he launches a kick towards her like he's kicking a damn field goal, picks up the vase or whatever she had with her, kicks her again, hits her, she lays still, and then after that, he grabs her and drags her down the hallway. And then there's additional video showing him sitting in the hotel room, picking up stuff, throwing it at her. Ladies and gentlemen, I cover sports. Primarily, that's my day job. Remember Ray Rice? Remember what happened? Like 2014 when his girl was in the elevator and she either shoved him or hit him, and then he check left hooked her and hit her and knocked her face into the bar inside the elevator. She hit her head to it, and then she laid on the floor unconscious in the elevator, straight up knocked out. And then after that, he didn't even pick her up and he dragged her out of the elevator. This video, allegedly, supposedly, presumably, seemingly, whatever word's appropriate, with P. Diddy, Sean P. Diddy Combs. This is worse. We saw those videos. We saw the video from Atlantic City with Ray Rice years ago. We saw that many times over. We saw the collateral impact it had on the NFL, the world of sports, and beyond, because it heightened a level of sensitivity towards domestic violence and showed that level of awareness to such a degree that it permeates our thoughts and our minds, hearts to this day and age. In this day. Ladies and gentlemen, this is worse. I'm looking at the video again. This is worse. No wonder he settled the case with Cassie Ventura one day after she had filed a suit against him. One day. No wonder you've heard about so many different allegations when his homes in Los Angeles and Miami were raided by Homeland Security. This is bad. This is so bad, it's hard to put into words. I don't know how P. Diddy recovers from this. I don't know if he can. The only way is if it's proven that that video, that's not him. That's not him. It's the only way. There's no other way. There's no other way. No wonder we haven't seen him. Only time you caught him was somebody's doing a video with him at a coffee shop. I mean, at one point in time, we were talking about sex trafficking, those allegations, him being compared to Jeffrey Epstein or whatever. But those are allegations, which he's emphatically denied. This a video. It's not even a picture. It's a video. You see him sprinting down the hallway. Damn sure look like him. This ain't Mission Impossible. It looked like him. It seems to be him. And if it's proven to be him, and this video is authentic, and we have no reason to believe that CNN, of all places, would air an inauthentic video flagrantly, clearly incriminating P. Diddy. We have no reason to believe otherwise. I think his career's over. This ain't the 90s, the 80s, the 70s, the 60s. Nah, that shit don't fly in this day and age. You can't get away with that. You never should have been able to ever in life. And sure, it shouldn't take a video to speak 10,000 words, but damn it, it does compared to word of mouth or compared to the written word. When you see the video, it's an entirely different connotation that comes with it, a different feeling. I might suspect some shit about you when I hear about it. When I see it, there's no way around this. This ain't funny at all. And yes, that was 2016. Well, you acting like that in 2016. Who's to believe you didn't do it in 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023? Why would we believe otherwise? I've had conversations with P. Diddy over the phone. He was an aspiring sports team owner, was interested in purchasing the Charlotte Hornets, being a part of a group that would ultimately buy an NBA team. I'm not faulting anybody. All of these folks with this stupidity, faulting, they're looking for fault at them because they went to a P. Diddy party or whatever. I'm going to a P. Diddy party. I never saw him when I got there. It was so damn crowded. But if somebody tell you that's the place to be and everybody going to the damn party, that don't make you a criminal because you went to the party of somebody who's alleged to be a criminal, especially when they weren't alleged to be that at the time. What about our team? Seen him at Miami Heat games. Hell, I took a picture with him at a Golden State Warriors NBA Finals game. I ain't know this shit. Not this video that I just finished watching 10 times. 50 Cent walking around, trolling, where's Jay-Z? I don't blame anybody for not wanting to be seen with P. Diddy, not right now. Whether it's Jay-Z, whether it's 50, whether it's one of his artists. I mean, this is the kind of stuff that makes you scurry. It makes you run for cover. This ain't words. This ain't sound. This ain't lip service. This ain't articles being written. Nah, this is different. This is worse than Ray Rice. And Ray Rice never played in the National Football League again. Nobody's giving him another chance to play football. His career ended that day that video was released. Now, P. Diddy got money that Ray Rice never had. And with his businesses and what have you, that's fine. But I hope he saved a lot of it. This is bad, y'all. CNN. Breaking news. They got it on video. Breaking news, CNN has obtained footage of Diddy repeatedly beating his then girlfriend Cassie in a hotel hallway. Beat her, kicked her, grabbed her, dragged her, threw stuff at her. You know, recently he was trying to buy BET. Did you know that? Did you? Did you know recently, given the key to the city by Mayor Eric Adams in New York? If I remember correctly, didn't he ring the bell at the New York Stock Exchange one time? I'm not faulting any of those people. You don't know what you don't know. You don't know something like this is coming down the pike. You don't know that there's validity to allegations of some of these egregious acts. Now you start thinking about what Suge Knight said in an interview when he was talking about how Diddy better be careful. They gonna get him because he's been successful all of this time. He knows everybody's secrets. And as a result, you're going to want people want to hide their secrets. He better not end up in jail. That's basically what Suge Knight, I'm paraphrasing, but that's basically what he was saying. It's a bad day for hip-hop. This is after they invaded P. Diddy's home, March 29th, 2024, according to Complex.com. Suge Knight, it's a bad day for hip-hop, for the culture. Black people, because if one looks bad, we all look bad. That's definitely not nothing to cheer about. He continued, but I'll tell you what, Buffy, your life is in danger. He says Diddy, who's 54 at the time, knows the secrets, and because of that, they're going to get you if they can. This from Suge. Damn. That's all I have left to say.
All right, so you heard from Stephen A. Smith. I gave you a clip of Stephen A. Smith. All right, gave you a little clip of him telling you what was going on in that situation. All right, it's crazy. It's really a sad day for hip hop because of the fact that, you know what I mean, these guys that we raised up, you know, seeing on television, Bad Boy, all that stuff, it's going to be ruined, man. This is going to ruin the legacy of it. It is what it is. And it's sad. It really is. It really is sad for him to be doing these type of things. No telling what else he have done. This is just one video. More is going to surface. You best to believe more is going to come out. See, and then the funny part is that Diddy's son come out with that diss track. Well, see what happens? Diddy's son come out with that diss track, and then all of a sudden this video comes out a little bit later. All right? You don't poke the bear. You get what I'm saying? You don't poke the bear saying that, oh, y'all didn't get to this house. It was in the next house, and stuff like that, man. This is just craziness. And I want you guys to listen to what CNN had to say about this. All right. So I want you guys to listen to this, and then I'll get back with you guys. Okay. All right, so here we go. This is coming straight from CNN itself, okay? Here we go.
It's the video, but first, give us some context on what we're about to see.
Yes, Jake, this is incredibly disturbing footage, so I do want to warn our viewers, as you did. But as you said, Cassie's lawsuit, which was filed in November of 2023 and then was quickly settled overnight, it did open the floodgates. But in that complaint, Jake, she details an incident that she alleged happened in March of 2016 at a hotel in Los Angeles. She claimed in her lawsuit that she was physically assaulted by Diddy. Now our team in the LA Bureau, we have got our hands on that surveillance footage, and it appears to corroborate Cassie's claims identically. Really, Jake, the lawsuit lines up with exactly what we are seeing, so let's take a look. New surveillance footage obtained exclusively by CNN appears to corroborate some of the allegations of abuse against music mogul Sean Diddy Combs. The video, captured on multiple cameras, shows Combs wearing only a towel, assaulting his then-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, in a hallway at a Los Angeles hotel in March 2016. A lawsuit filed by Ventura in November last year and settled the next day referenced actions that seem to match those seen in this video. There is no audio. According to the complaint, Combs became extremely intoxicated and punched Miss Ventura in the face, giving her a black eye, which, according to the lawsuit, prompted Ventura to try and leave the hotel room. The surveillance video obtained by CNN begins as she enters the hallway. The complaint says, as she exited, Mr. Combs awoke and began screaming at Miss Ventura. He followed her into the hallway of the hotel while yelling at her. The complaint goes on to say he grabbed her and then took glass vases in the hallway and threw them at her. In the surveillance video, Combs can be seen grabbing Ventura and throwing her to the ground. As Ventura lies on the ground, Combs then kicks her twice and attempts to drag her on the floor back to the hotel room. Ventura is seen picking up a hotel phone. Combs seems to walk back to the hotel room, then returns and appears to shove her in a corner. Moments later, he can then be seen throwing an object in her direction. According to Ventura's now settled lawsuit, the pair began dating several years after they met in 2005. They parted ways in 2019. Combs' attorney said the decision to settle was in no way an admission of wrongdoing. Ventura declined to comment on the video, but her attorney told CNN the gut-wrenching video has only further confirmed the disturbing and predatory behavior of Mr. Combs. Words cannot express the courage and fortitude that Miss Ventura has shown in coming forward to bring this to light. The video hasn't been seen publicly before and comes on the heels of a series of civil lawsuits alleging Combs' involvement in sex trafficking and sexual abuse, allegations that Combs has repeatedly denied. Authorities searched Combs' homes in Los Angeles and Miami in April as part of an ongoing federal investigation carried out by a team that specializes in human trafficking crimes. In a December 2023 statement, Combs responded to the claims in some of the lawsuits, saying, "Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged." Now, that Instagram post from Diddy was back in December. That was not in relation directly to Cassie. It was referencing many of these allegations and lawsuits that he faces. Now, I have reached out to Diddy's team. We have not heard back from them today. But, Jake, I do want to point out there was a settlement deal between Diddy and Cassie. So neither of them can speak. But, again, we're still waiting to hear back from his team. Now, a really great point that you brought up top, Jake, was what is going on in Diddy's world, right? We've all heard stories of Hollywood enablers and enablers in circles around powerful people. But something that I want to point out, Diddy is one of the most powerful people in music history. He is a mogul. We have not seen any support in Hollywood. All of his famous friends, since these allegations came forward, we have not seen anyone come to his defense. And that silence is very loud, Jake.
Yeah, Elizabeth Wagmeister, thank you so much. Incredible work by the LA Bureau. Let's discuss this with CNN's John Miller and Julie K. Brown, a Miami Herald investigative journalist who's been following this story, also best known perhaps for her work pursuing the Jeffrey Epstein sex trafficking story. So, John, Cassie filed her lawsuit in November. The feds raided Diddy's home in March. Now we see this awful video, which is more than 8 years old. And yet Diddy has still not been charged with anything. I would think there would be grounds for his arrest in that video. Why hasn't he been charged with anything?
Well, the video is out of the statute of limitations. The statute of limitations in California for a simple assault is a year. For domestic violence assault, it was 3 years. They've moved that up to 5 years, but this is out of range for a state charge in California. However, let's get back to that federal investigation. What HSI, Homeland Security Investigations, is doing, as Elizabeth framed it, is they are building a racketeering case, a RICO case based on human trafficking and allegations startlingly similar that track those that have been made in Cassie Ventura's lawsuit and in the lawsuit by another individual who worked for Combs that tell these stories of people being brought in the presence of weapons and drugs and so on. It's very much like what they did in the R. Kelly case, which got him 30 years in prison. So this charge, even though it's state crime is out of the statute of limitations, would be fair game in that federal case.
Julie, Cassie's lawsuit claims that hotel security staff saw what was happening on the surveillance, and they urged her to go home. The lawsuit then claims that Diddy paid $50,000 to get that footage from hallway security. CNN has reached out to the hotel for comment, not a hotel I'll ever want to stay at. How serious would it be if they witnessed an assault, did not report it, and then accepted money to basically disappear the security footage?
Well, there's certainly a question of negligence on the hotel's part. And by the way, this just didn't happen in a hotel in LA. It's also, these kinds of incidents have been happening in hotels in Manhattan and in Miami Beach as well. So there presumably could be other video, because all these hotels have cameras. There presumably could be other video out there. And in addition, a couple of the other lawsuits that have been filed against him allege that there is video evidence, and that is exactly what authorities were trying to get their hands on when they conducted their searches of his homes in Miami Beach and in California and LA.
John, assuming that Sean Combs, Diddy, is eventually charged, how important might this video be?
Well, it's going to be very important to the assault charge. It's going to be very important to the credibility of Cassie Ventura as a witness. Remember, when she brought that lawsuit, Ben Brafman, Combs' lawyer, called it baseless, outrageous lies from somebody looking for a payday, claimed that she had tried to blackmail them, that she demanded $30 million. That video is stunningly supportive of her credibility, of her allegations. It unfolds exactly as she charged it did in her lawsuit. So it will help her if she becomes a witness in that case, and it will probably be a chargeable offense in the federal case if and when it comes.
Julie, the allegations against Diddy go far beyond Cassie's story, of course. Multiple lawsuits filed in the past year claim that Diddy hosted what he called freak-offs, sex parties so brutal that the young men and women would sometimes vomit and pass out from being drugged. They would be beaten. They would be raped. They alleged that Diddy filmed it and directed his staff to change lighting or bedding to better display the people who were performing for him sexually. These are allegations. Does this remind you at all of the Jeffrey Epstein sex trafficking case? And how did they get away with it?
Well, remember, the Jeffrey Epstein case happened decades ago, so they didn't have cell phones, for example, or this kind of recording technology. So we're far ahead of that in this. And even though they have some of that material, I'm sure what they're also going to look for is bank accounts, evidence that he paid people, including people that provided him with underage victims. And that's really the key here is whether they're going to be able to show that he also was engaged with sex trafficking minors, which is a very far more serious crime. Because of, their age, and also the fact that he has all this, other video evidence that he was allegedly committing these kinds of offenses.
Julie K. Brown and John Miller, thanks to both of you. If you were...
All right, so you guys hear that. This is serious. This is the reason why they went to the house looking for those videos. Because, so they can find out what the hell is going on. The feds just don't come busting into your house without an explanation. They had to get approval from the judge to go and do those raids, to go check out them houses. So this is bad for Diddy. This is bad for Diddy. I don't have anything else to say. I didn't give it to you guys all right here. It's a shame. It's a sad day for hip hop because, like I said, man, a lot of our people that we looked up to and, you know, stuff like that, a lot of them having stains on them, man. Diddy is in trouble. And there will be more to come. Just wait and see. There will be more. You heard it from me. More to come. And I'm out. Mike Cooley Radio. Let's get it, because we gon' get it in. And I'm out.